a lot of you are going to get cameras for Christmas, and you're thinking, new year, new me, I'm going to be a photographer. And I've done a video already on this, but I want to do a video perhaps about the stuff that I think I missed on the last bit, which is the darker side of. I know some of you will be like, freaking heck, Khandie, calm down, it's not that deep. But I think we do need to be deeper on this, because there's a lot of chaff and bloody crap out there that makes out it's amazing. And when we talk about the bad stuff, we don't really go into it. So prepare to be hopefully not traumatized, but your eyes open on this one, all right? Let's talk about oversaturation, because people like to chuck that one out, right? They're going to say, oh, it's oversaturated. I don't think it's oversaturated. I think we have a problem in the fact there are people who are all trying to be a photographer and really causing mistrust amongst clients. So the jobs are becoming few and far between, and then the more and more people come into the industry, jump in, don't do it properly, and that's what the saturation is. The people who are jumping in, the people who are staying aren't staying because they can't make a career of it. The problem we've got is every time someone jumps in, there's often that one or two photographers, in very common, who cause mistrust because they can't deliver the work they're doing. We're seeing people using other photographers' work to promote their work. I can even give you an example right here in this town, right? I'm not using the one where the woman used my images in an advert, or the guy who tagged his own clients in my work, even though we're in the same town, to try and get them to book him for a shoot, even though my advert was advertising the shoot he wanted them to do. Why would you advertise? Anyway, in our shopping centre here in Northampton, there was a photographic stand selling photos. I don't know what it's about, photo shoots, right? £5 I think it was to book in, and then they would message you when they're in the area, and then you all go on that day. I don't understand the business model, but the images I do. One appeared to be a well-known influencer I believe she was in Bali. Two was a Russian influencer, and one actually belonged to a friend of mine. And I actually took these pictures. Now, the shopping centre doesn't care that they're the wrong images, to be honest, and I don't see what they can do to police that other than say to them, hey, you need to be using your own images because it's false. But also the person who was literally selling the images couldn't care less. So what happens is those people go to those photo shoots, having seen those amazing images, they go and what do they get? Trash. And I'll be honest, the pictures I found that were of this photography company's work were nowhere near the quality. What happens? People start to mistrust photographers. Yeah, that's where our problem is. Clients don't trust us because we have people in here cowboying it through, okay? The other one I want to talk about is somehow on social media, people think because they're fully booked, they're profitable, or you think they're profitable. No, you can be fully booked. If you charge £5 a photo shoot, does not mean you're profitable, okay? Having loads of Instagram likes does not make you a profitable photographer. It does not even make you a popular one, really. It just means people are clicking like on your images, because it doesn't mean you're getting booked. It's the same as having money in Monopoly. It doesn't actually matter. If you can convert those likes into bookings, then we're talking. Do not think that just because somebody is popular on Instagram, they are booked or even profitable. So don't fall for the bullshit. There's quite a lot of it out there. AI is certainly not replacing photography. It is replacing pretty crap photography, boring photography, run-of-the-mill photography, okay? If you're honestly worried about AI taking your job in photography, I would be more concerned that you're just pushing out mediocre work, okay? Honestly, we've seen the backlash against clients who use it. People genuinely don't actually trust it. And the only thing people see to want to use it for is when they want to do comedy spoofs. I've just seen one now where the trend where everyone looks like they're sitting on a Christmas lollipop. I'll be honest, if your UPS, unique selling point, is that you take nice pictures, I would be worried. You might be a little bit effed at this point with AI coming for your job. Think more outside the box, deliver clients higher quality, and AI won't bother you, will it? And you can use AI for so many things. AI retouch, AI generative fill, all of this. Don't worry, if your work stands out for itself, it's fine. But if you're just pushing out the same as everybody else is doing, maybe that's the problem. Financial responsibility is something that people don't want to talk about. Not only am I talking about buying camera gear, I'm about maintaining camera gear, keeping up to date with camera gear, even just down to finding time to do the firmware updates, buying deliverables, buying USB so you can send your clients your images, doing all of that, thinking about paying your tax, your insurance, all of this stuff weighs on you, okay? So right now, with the budget for 2026 coming out here in the UK, we all know we've got to put a price up, but I can guarantee there'll be someone offering an entire wedding, full day anywhere in the UK for less than £300. I also think there's this mentality of booked and busy. No, that means booked and burnout in my eyes. I want to be happily booked with space to breathe. The idea of working every single day scares the crap out of me, all right? I don't want to be doing that, and neither should you, okay? The whole reason I diversified my income was that I would have a steady stream. So be it my books, 2 top selling ones on Amazon, yay. By the way, I'll put the link in the description so you can buy them. Started the podcast, done my mentoring, is that I have a way of doing what I love, but in a different way again. I'm not just constantly at the camera churning at that shutter button, all right? Because we know what that means. I need to buy a new camera soon because it'll be in burnout. Another thing that is super important, if you do not treat this as a business, stay out of it. Stay out of it. Keep taking your pretty pictures with just for your mates and no charge. Stay out of it because one, there's so much legality that you need to understand. Once you got it, it's easy. It's not like crazy. GDPR, understanding tax, insurance, all of that, contract law, everything like that. You have to get to know it. And if you can't know it, you have to pay someone who does know it, okay? If you can't run this as a business, keep it as a frigging hobby and then stop worrying about all this stuff. A nice camera, I hate that term. A nice camera does not make you a good photographer. A good photographer comes from in here, all right? And the vision that you have. Doesn't matter if you've got a nice camera, but being a professional photographer and running a business as a photographer is a whole different ball game, okay? Also, while we're on the subject of this, there is absolutely no shame in not wanting to be a professional photographer. Having the idea and going, do you know what? It's not for me. I'm going to go back to what I love. I've seen many photographers do it. There's no shame in it. So I don't see why we're so hyped up about it. It's tough. But it's tough for a reason because it's business. It's not meant to be easy. If you can't handle it, that's okay. You don't have to do this. People go on about that photography's dead. I don't think it's dead. I think the fantasy is slowly dying. The idea that you jet around the world and you just live this life of Riley and you're amazing hundreds of dollars. No, what we're actually doing is sitting in our computers watching who hasn't paid us. We're updating our contracts with the current changing constant law of employment law and contract law and all that bollock. We're making sure we're doing tax digital. We're making sure we're painting our studios. We're making sure we're delivering images on time. We're researching imagery, all of that, right? That's what we're actually doing. The fantasy is dying, thank God. Okay, so don't buy into it because there's loads of people out there who are doing it. But yeah, if you're interested in being a professional photographer, I suggest you subscribe to this channel, watch my podcast, The Loud Lens, or listen to my podcast. Listen to my podcast. Buy my books, because why not? But yeah, I don't want to be sat here on this channel telling you like, oh my God, it's all a dream. It's amazing. Oh my God. It's not. It's really hard, but I do love it and I wouldn't change it for the world. But I didn't get where I am because I treat it like a hobby. I've said this in every video. Treat it like a business because it is a business if you decide to charge for your services. Okay, have a great day. See you all soon. Bye.